Okay. Good afternoon, germs, worms, friends, and neighbors. We're back at you on take two because the cat was a fucking asshole.
That was an asshole. Red walked across the keyboard and deleted our first video.
Yeah, there you go. It's all that can happen.
Oh, let me tell you what this cat does. She'll get up on the little table that we have where the remotes are for the TV. She'll either pause it, turn the channel, turn the TV off, mute it.
Just start hitting buttons.
No, she just gets up there and that happens. And then get this one. I have a Kindle Paperwhite. Okay. And I don't know if you know about a Kindle Paperwhite, but the
Oh,
button to turn it on is on the very bottom. So if this was the Kindle Paperwhite,
okay.
it
Oh
would
yeah, right.
it would be
Yeah,
here on the bottom.
on the bottom. Yeah.
So my Kindle Paperwhite is on my nightstand right next to my bed. She walked across the Kindle and turned it on. She didn't touch the bottom of it. She walked on it and turned it on. Then last night, oh yeah, it gets better. This cat has got some mystical powers, I tell you.
Well,
Last
cats do.
yeah, so last night I'm laying in bed and I just did too much yesterday. And
Oh,
so, whenever you're trying to relax and this muscle cramps up, and then you get that
yeah.
one
It
to
don't work very good.
relax, and then the next one cramps up. Well, that's what was happening with my back and my sides.
Oh
And
God.
all of a sudden, little Miss Thing come over and she put her little nose on my stomach and it stopped.
Oh,
I was like, okay, well,
well, that works.
thank you, little Dottie Kitty. So she really, she is a good cat. She's just, we're gonna call her electronically challenged.
A little bit
Mm.
mischievy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Any chance she gets, she's gonna cause it.
And
And she just looks grumpy all the time. So
anyhow, friends and neighbors, I'm gonna reiterate this, being we lost our take one. Is that in the last 6 months, 7 months, I've lost two dear friends. Now, to me and to my sister, everything happens in threes. Now, I'm waiting to hear from people out there, all of our listeners, if you have anything like that, because I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop to see what the third one's going to be. And if anybody out there has some ideas or any thoughts on the subject, please let us know in the comments. Just give us a little comment. That's all we ask. And
and
then we can,
if any time that we are talking about anything, maybe we hit on a subject, because we might touch on it and never even expand on it and go on to something else because both of us
oh
are like,
yeah,
oh yeah, we know this, and we go
yeah,
on to it, and you find that, hey, I don't agree with you. Put a comment in.
yeah.
Hey,
We'd love
you agree. Put a
we
comment
love
in.
we love you if you don't agree with us.
We would love it. And
Yeah,
we will touch on it on our next segment. And hey, Sally Smith doesn't agree that the cat has mystical powers. Okay, we can talk about that.
yes,
So
we can. Let's go back to Egypt, late early Egypt.
the early Egypt. Dottie, don't do it.
Yes,
There she
it's
goes.
just it's been one thing after the other this year.
Um, well, and it's like we were talking about last segment was, like with whenever mom died, for
Yeah,
me personally, it was
hmm,
my mom died. She died in February. The end of March, Matt and Dana moved states away.
yeah.
And then at the beginning of May, my dog died. And anybody who knows me knows that I am
All
very connected with my dogs.
all of a sudden, your goddamn world came crumbling down.
It did. It did. But that then sent me on a different trajectory. And I went and did the hypnosis therapy because
Ah,
I tried I tried all kinds of places around where I was living to get some grief therapy. And
Nobody can.
either
Yeah,
they were completely
oblivious.
well, they were completely booked and wouldn't take on any more patients, or I'd call them and they were closed. I mean, it just was not working. So that's
Wow.
whenever I went to the hypnosis guy who to help me with the
Was
grief.
that the guy that where you sent me those discs?
No, that's but
Uh,
he's
that was
another,
somebody else.
yeah, he's another hypnosis guy. No, the guy that I went to, his name was John Podgeny, and he was a grief counselor who specialized in hypnosis to help you.
Hypnotherapy.
However, that sent me down another rabbit hole of past life regressions
Ah,
and learning my spirit guides and um, in my first session where my spirit guides came forward, they were the ones who were like, if she does not divorce the person who she's with at this time, we will take her out of the equation. So it's either divorce or or get out of the
shit
equation.
or get off the fucking pot.
Yeah, it was so and I was of course in denial. It wasn't just a river that
Oh,
runs.
so you were in Egypt too?
I was with the cat.
Yeah,
But anyway, to make a long story short, I've divorced and I am really happy.
yeah.
And
And you moved on,
yeah,
onward and upward.
yes, my spirit guides are just tickled as, a puppy with two Peters. So,
Yes, indeed. There you go. And it's all good.
and in the last video, the one that we didn't get it published, we talked about hindsight. You know, we talked about
Yeah,
hindsight being 2020.
yeah. It's
And
always
that's
there.
because you can actually look back and go,
You go, what the fuck did I do?
or hallelujah, I did it.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Um, and I touched on my belief that we have destination points, that we have free will on how we take the path to get
To that destination.
to the destination point. And we have, kind of like a number line. You might have like a destination point at the beginning of your life. You're born. That's destination point.
It's
And maybe
one.
the year 5, you have another destination point. It may not be significant. It may be as small as you stub your toe in this place at this time. But how you get there is all up to you. That's my belief because
Oh,
I can look
makes
back,
sense.
I can look back on certain things and it's like I had multiple choices on where I'm at now. I have
Yeah,
multiple options, multiple choices. Um, but I chose the one that at the time paid the best, was the most secure, um, and had best benefits. I'm
there
talking
you go.
job wise. I still am with that business. So, um, and I wouldn't have what I have now had I not been where I'm at.
That's
But
true.
I might be at a better place. You never know. I might have
Yeah,
chose to go to a different corporation that had better everything.
yeah, and more money.
Who knows?
Who knows? Hey, that's it's the free choices that we were given in order to make it to the certain points in our life that we need to be at.
And I was talking to, I think we were talking about it, is that, I know I can manifest stuff. I've done it all my life. But the reason why I'm not manifesting anything, I mean, anything monetary right now is because I'm comfortable.
Yeah,
I don't, I don't want to say I don't need it, but I'm
it's
comfortable. I'm
there's
happy,
a different
content,
there's a difference between need and want.
right? And
Want for nothing.
whenever
And what do you need?
if
Not
you put the
much.
emotion into your manifestation, that's where it's going to manifest quicker.
Right.
But if you are completely content,
And
you can say, "Oh, I wish that I had $100 million, but your emotions aren't in there, your heart's not in there, and
Right.
you know, so
I understand. I do. That's why we left it up to the universe for me to sell my house down there.
yes,
You know,
we
far be it for me to change anything. I'm just letting it go. If these people that like on right before we hung up, and Mary Ann was talking to me, and and these people are really interested, wanting to know about internet and wanting to know how much the electricity. And I told her, I said, it's all right there. And the reason it was so much money back then is because they were in Chapter 11.
well, and that thing broke on
Oh
the
yeah, and they had a few transformers that broke, but see, they're supposed to be on top of that. They're supposed to be monitoring that all the time. And so, because they were in Chapter 11, everything got screwed and put on, everything went to the back burner.
actually you got screwed.
I got screwed.
And
And
put
I'm
on the
sure
back,
there's other people got screwed too.
yeah, you got screwed and put on the back burner,
I
man.
got screwed and put on the back burner big time.
Did you get kissed at least?
No, they didn't even lick my fucking cheek or nothing.
No, no,
Nothing.
no.
Dirty fuckers. Every now, even a little handful of chocolate chips would have been nice.
Just something.
Here, keep up your energy. Choo choo choo. No, not a fucking thing. Oh well, money. It comes and it goes, and it's just what it is. Money is just money.
That is true.
It's
Money is
not.
money.
It's really not that important, but it is important. If you wanna sustain yourself in this life, you need a certain amount of funds.
And if you want to have any fun, you got to have some funds.
You have some funds, but it's basically if you want. I suppose you could live off the land. Go park your ass in some public woods somewhere and shoot rabbits or trap rabbits and squirrels and live off the land. But then you don't have a shower. You're going you better have matches or lighters or something to make your fucking fire. Because I'm not a Boy Scout that's going to start a fire with sticks and fucking rawhide, you know, and you don't have a shower. And I sure as fuck don't like chopping ice and jumping in to get in the bath. So fuck that.
Oh, stop that. That's funny.
Yeah. So you really do need money in this world.
Oh, we only have a minute, 25 seconds left.
No fucking way.
Fucking way, fucking way, fucking way. Yeah, fucking way.
Wow.
We have been just chatty Cathy's, I tell you.
Yeah, I see that. Well, I don't know. So all of our friends and neighbors out there, you should
Leave
leave us
us comments, please.
comments.
Go
You-
far.
Yeah, you don't have to
Like and
follow us
follow,
if you
leave
don't
us
want to. Just
comments.
leave us a comment.
Yeah. And if you don't like what we say, tell us about it.
Yeah.
If you like what we say, tell us about it. We
Yeah,
want to know.
exactly.
All right, say bye.
Goodbye.